And so let's talk about what the card that's at the bottom of your deck. The Three of Pentacles. This right here. It's not the man putting up a third pentacle on the rooftop. This deck, really quickly, is extremely symbolic of so many cultures. Okay? We have the Eastern culture. We have the Native American culture. We have mystical culture. We have Eastern culture. We have Native African cultures. And so much symbolism in these decks that I don't know it all. I haven't learned it all. Maybe that's why I had to redo everybody's private reading, so I can get more familiar with this deck before I do my September generals. That's kind of the story that I'm holding on to. Maybe I needed to spend more time with the cards. So anyway, get ready for this gorgeous, beautiful artwork that is before you, because it is phenomenal. And Mary L. did a phenomenal job with this deck. Okay, Mary White is actually her name. The card at the bottom of the deck is, no, it's not the Three Pentacles, the guy putting the third pentacle up, which represents what? Growth and stability, adding another layer of stability. And it does talk about work and added work, added money, but again, added stability. What do we see here with this Three of Decks? We see two people that have had a baby. So yes, it is added stability. It is growth. It's real growth based on passion. That's why they're surrounded by red robes. I don't know what all this symbolism on their hands means. I have yet to learn that. But this is talking about the interconnectedness of our energy and our passions, and how if it's utilized appropriately, with effort, it can produce beautiful, beautiful results. This is the baseline energy for your love life this week, Cancers. Gorgeous. Let's talk about you. We have the Four of Pentacles, the World, Death, and the Chariot. This Four of Pentacles, yes, it does represent hidden information. If you see what's hidden clear up here on this cliff is a village, a household, stories, energy, happiness, sadness, fights, anger. There's a whole world that goes on up here. And if you're just toddling down the pathway, you may miss all of this. Maybe they want this to be hidden from the world. They want all this inside stuff to stay inside. Okay? They don't want us to see it. So, Cancers, what is this talking about you in your love life this week? What are you hiding? Are you hiding? Are you withholding something? The World. When we talk about the tribal aspects and symbolism that is here in this card, it's deeper than that. Very much so. We're talking about combining the sun and the night sky. We're talking about combining the energy that is all around us all the time, but also deep in our sacral chakra and our solar plexus. We are talking about our throat chakra. I don't know that symbol. There's just so much symbolism here. But it is talking about all of it. All of it. All of it is over and getting ready to add more. Okay, you've come full circle and there's space for more now in your love life, Cancers. This is huge. Death. Again, Native American symbolism. With the long white hair and the flowers, the plant life. This is talking about the long white hair is representing age and wisdom. And being connected to the earth. Listening to the spirits that are around us. And we talk about the Chariot. Allowing the spirits that are around us, allowing our wisdom and everything that we've learned through life, and to take it as a lesson and to forge us forward. Okay? It is a transformation. It's a major transformation. If you talk about death in general, the transference of that energy, where does it go? Okay? It's not a body that just dies and they're gone. That energy has to go somewhere. Energy does not die. It transforms. The death card, when it talks about transformation, it's not like, oh, I broke up with my boyfriend and now I'm feeling confident now because I've been going to the gym and I feel great and I'm just going to go be hot and make him jealous and get a new boyfriend. I mean, yeah, that's a transformation. But when you're talking about transferring and moving into different dimensions, and taking that wisdom with us. Do we take that with us? I don't know. But the energy transfers. So I'm not necessarily talking about death here. But the death card is a deep card. When you talk about transformation, it's talking about a major transformation. And when it's sitting right next to the world, Cancers, and when it's sitting right next to the Chariot, it is a major transformation. It is leveling up in a very passionate way. The Chariot, again, Native American energy here. We always have the one white animal and then one black animal. We see the wolves here. But this is talking about the Native American culture and their interconnectedness and understanding of the spirit realm that is around us, that leads us, that guides us, that talks to us. Our ancestors are with us. Spirit animals, they're here in this dimension, on this plane. They're here with us. They guide us if we listen. They tell us where to go. Okay. She's looking, he or she, looking down at her guides and trusting their instincts in the direction that she needs to go through this transformation and come out on the other side in a new beginning. Okay, well, that's huge. This is deep, Cancers. And when we're talking about our love life and we're talking about why or what we are hiding or withholding from our love, from our person, we need to really ask ourselves what we're missing out on. Let's talk about your person. They have the Queen of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Queen of Discs, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. So there is a sense of heavy, deep emotions here. But there's also a sense of having a lot to offer and being very stressed out and feeling rushed, like they have to hurry because they're going to miss this. They're going to miss you. They're going to miss this transformation. They're all emotions about it. The Queen of Discs, yeah, she's earthly, she's grounded, yeah, she's in control of her life, she has financial stability, yeah, all that stuff, but has a lot to offer. She's crying diamonds. She's crying diamonds. She has a lot to offer. This person has a lot to offer. They feel overburdened right now and they feel like they have to rush to do something. There's like this anxious feeling here because we have the Queen of Cups and this is emotional wisdom, caring, generosity. This is your card, Cancers. Okay, she's very wise. She's very in tune with her emotions. They run deep. Okay. But here he is, clawing, and nipping at her throat chakra. Be careful what they're like. This person's like, what did I say, or should I say, or I don't know what to say. Because the Queen of Discs, she's generous, but she also can be very quiet. She's an earth energy. She can be quiet about her emotions. So there is this sense of not sure if it's time to talk yet, honestly. And we have the Page of Cups to the card of Pisces. And I actually feel like this card's been in every single one of my readings. Same with the Three of Wands, like literally every single one. And I mean, if you look at this card, there's two fish swimming on this person's back, and they're part of this person's soul. But here's this ship here. His back's turned towards you, looking away from the ship that's saying, hey, I need guidance, I need guidance, I need guidance, I need to know which direction I need to go. And they're like, you should just sense my energy. You should just know. I shouldn't have to tell you. So there's this kind of sense of not talking, but should you not you, but your person. They're kind of second guessing themselves, but the Queen of Cups is such a loving energy. The Page of Cups is such a helpful sidekick type of loving energy. They bring messages of love, but there is this sense of disconnecting from the communication portion of it. And then you have the Queen of Discs, who's an earth energy, who is a little quieter. Okay, yeah, she's supportive, she's loyal, she's trustworthy, she's very generous, but she's a little quieter because she is in tune with what's going on with her senses. Okay. She works. She does well for herself. But it's not all like fiery flames and emotion and communication and direction and leading and pointing and let's go here and taking and pushing. It's not that. That's a fiery energy. And none of these energies are bad. But when you look at this, what you're going through and what your partner is in essence trying to do here, there is a disconnect. And you could be missing out on something that is very, very, very beautiful. Challenge is the Lovers. Benefit is strength. Outcome, very interesting, I'll talk about it, is the Three of Wands. Why would the Lovers be a challenge? Here's what I think, Cancers. Again, look at this gorgeous, look at the cultural differences here. And I'm not talking about black and white. I'm talking about the essence of different cultures. Okay, different understandings of spirit worlds, different understandings of where our drives are and how connected they still can be, how we can embrace and love and accept all of your person's differences. We're all different. We're all very different, but we are all also connected. We are all also the same. This is probably the most beautiful card in this deck because we're talking about the twins and Gemini and making a choice and being different but in the same plane at the same time and understanding and taking in higher level thinking, philosophy, tying it all together because it is all together. So, Cancers, this is your challenge. And I'm not saying it's a challenge because you're so different. I'm saying you're so in a different mindset, you and your person. And maybe it's just because you're really going through something, some major change, and they're trying to understand and they're trying to let you. But they also want to rush in and try to take some of your pain. Although this isn't pain, this is a beautiful transformation. But they're wanting to help. And you can't, this is something you have to go through. So they're trying to understand it. They're kind of nipping their tongue a little bit, keeping their mouth closed because they want you to go through this. For ultimate growth. Okay, let's talk about your benefit. Okay, yes, strength. We see the lion protruding from the sacral chakra, the solar plexus of this person. And again, this talks about trust and faith and loyalty, but it also is a very red card. It talks about letting our passions direct us, using everything, these droplets of Pearls of wisdom is what I'm going to always call them. Letting them and everything that we've learned, because the lion also represents wisdom. He is king of the jungle. So letting all of this wisdom that we have had through the ages with our partner, everything we've learned about them, about the relationship dynamic, using that as passion to forge ahead. But what's the most interesting card in this whole reading for you, Cancers, is the Three of Wands, because this is kind of indicating that you need to, literally this has been in every single reading, you need to wait. Okay, your ships are coming in, but watch, don't act. Even though wands represent action, this is the real depiction of the Three of Wands. Don't step off the cliff because you keep going, you keep trying to make changes. Just stop. Watch. Watch. Don't even talk. These wands, the snake, they're crossing the mouth. Like, don't talk. Allow and watch and listen to yourself, Cancers, mostly this week, because there's major transformations going on in your life. And honestly, I think your partner is trying to do this too for you.